Hey YouTube, it's ICU. Today's a day I've been waiting for some time now. We're going to unbox the brand new Apple Watch. This is the stainless steel version with the Milanese Loop. Alright, and before we begin, this is a good time to mention my Apple Watch giveaway. So for those of you who are interested in winning a brand new Apple Watch of your own, just be sure to navigate to freeappsfast.com inside of Mobile Safari and sign up. Then come back here and rate this video up, and then leave a relevant comment down below in the comment section containing your referral code, which is the piece that appears in the fourth tab down below at the bottom after the equals symbol. Now you may have noticed the more elongated and shorter box in the back. That's for the sports edition. So while I have two different Apple Watches here, one from the entry collection and one just being the regular Apple Watch, which is more expensive, features a stainless steel enclosure and a sapphire crystal display cover. Only the one on the right is mine. Again, the stainless steel version. I just have the one on the left here to give you guys a size comparison of the boxes between the two different models. So while it is interesting to see the choices Apple made for packaging between the two different versions, let's go ahead and stick with the stainless steel. We're going to get into this unboxing. So going over the box, on the front, both of them have the Apple logo and say watch for Apple Watch. While the left, right-hand sides, and the top all remain blank, the back just has some basic information as well as a SKU. So let's go ahead and unbox this by cutting through the plastic that's protecting the box using my knife. Now lifting the lid reveals a relatively plain case sitting directly on top, and we can go ahead and pull it out using these plastic tabs here. And setting the box off to the side, let's go ahead and open this up. And setting the box off to the side, we can go ahead and open this up by pulling the green tab here, and the plastic should come right off. And now we just have the case. And we're going to open it, whoops, and there we go. We have the Apple Watch, guys. This is the stainless steel edition with the Milanese Loop, and inside we have somewhat of a felt lining. It's somewhat nice. However, that being said, it's less like what you'd expect to come with a watch and more like what you'd expect to come with a tech product, or better yet, a tech product mixed with a watch. All right, and let's get a close-up of this gorgeous Apple Watch now that I've put it in the correct side, the one with the indentation here. Now it is protected with this piece of plastic that I'm just going to pull off, and there we go. We have the display. Let's go ahead and power it up. I'm assuming all I have to do is press the button below the digital crown, and we're going to go ahead and set the watch off to the side and return to the box. So now while we're waiting for the watch to power up, we have a little booklet at the top that says designed by Apple in California, and taking the contents out, we just have a brief quick start guide. It looks like it simply says Apple Watch, and it just goes over some of the basic functionality of the device, physical and software wise, over on the back. And then beyond that, we just have a basic sheet that says Apple Watch info. Nothing really too important there, so we can go ahead and set both of those off to the side. And now back to the box. In the middle here, we have Apple's standard US power brick that they ship with iPhone models. So getting a close up here, you'll notice that nothing has really changed. Again, this is just the basic charger that comes with the iPhone. You plug the USB side of the charger into this portion, and you plug the other piece into the wall. Of course, you can swap it out if you plan on traveling. And finally, surrounding what was the US wall adapter, we have the charging cable. Now this is a relatively long cable. I believe it is 2 meters or about 6 feet. And all you do is, again, plug this piece into either the US wall adapter or into a power source. And then you can just attach this other piece to the back of the Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and take this plastic off and give it a quick test. So the plastic side is what attaches to the back of the watch itself, and it just aligns automatically. As you can see there, very easy and very basic to charge. Let's go ahead and take the watch off of this band protector and forming piece though. Okay, so sliding this out, we have one last piece of plastic here on the band itself that all we have to do is just pull off. And then from there, we can either swap the band out if we happen to have a secondary band. And all you have to do to swap the band out is just push that button and then slide the connection piece Now here with the Milanese option, all you have to do is unbuckle it simply by pulling this magnetic piece and then place it onto your wrist and adjust it accordingly. Now I have relatively small wrists, but I tried this one out in the store and the Milanese band seemed to fit me the best, so that's what I decided to go with. This again, for those of you who didn't see the box, is a 42mm edition. They also make it in the 38mm. Let's go ahead and tighten it just a little bit more there. And now as you can see, the watch itself says open the Apple Watch app on your iPhone and tap start pairing. So let's go ahead and bring the iPhone into view as well. All right, and bringing everything into view here, let's launch the Apple Watch app and then tap start pairing, and you will see a viewfinder that utilizes the rear facing camera. And now on the Apple Watch itself, we're going to tap start pairing, and what we have next is kind of cool. As you can see, it just looks like a swirling cloud, and this is actually how you pair it. This is the equivalent of a QR code basically, because it does contain information that will allow the iPhone to sync with the Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and line it up here and see how this works. So now that we have it in the viewfinder, let's go ahead and wait. And as you can see, it says your Apple Watch is paired. So now we can go ahead and set up the Apple Watch on the device itself. It simply says 42mm case, and it just goes over some of the basics there. We have an Apple logo in the middle, so of course we have to set up on the iPhone itself. So let's go ahead and continue here. We're going to select left wrist, and we're going to go through the setup process. All right, terms and conditions, let's just go ahead and agree through those. And it was just asking me for my iTunes password, so I took the iPhone off the screen and I'm putting that in now. And if you have two-step verification enabled, then you'll be required to go through that before you can start using your Apple ID on the watch. And now that it's verified the Apple ID, we're on to the next screen. It's asking us about location services, so we're going to allow that. And from there it should proceed to Siri. We can go ahead and tap OK. I don't want to send diagnostic information, and let's just go ahead and create a passcode really quick. So it's asking me to create a 4-digit passcode on the Apple Watch. As you can see, this is the only time the screen has changed. So for now, let's just go 1222 and then 1222. And then from there, it's asking me if I want to unlock Apple Watch with my iPhone. I'm going to tap no. I just want to be able to do it with that passcode. And now we're back to the iPhone setup, and it's asking me if I want to install available apps, and I'm going to tap choose later. And from here, it's saying that the Apple Watch is syncing and it's just finishing up. We actually have a little progress wheel here on the Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and get a close-up of that. And there we go. As you can see, it hasn't really progressed too much, but let's go ahead and wait for that. And once it finishes, I will be right back. All right, and it just finished and went into the clock app. So let's go ahead and press that digital crown there to go to the home screen. And here are our apps on the Apple Watch. So that took a little bit, but now we are good to go. And let's just go ahead and scroll through here to kind of get a quick feel for the Apple Watch. So far, it seems very fluid, much better than the models I tried on at the store location, or rather, I wasn't actually able to use any of the ones that I tried on, but instead some of the demo units that they had around the store, which weren't connected to iPhones, therefore they didn't have full functionality available to them. So let's go ahead and try something really quick. I'm just going to tap OK there, and now we're at the main settings screen for the Apple Watch on the iPhone itself. You can access settings on the Apple Watch, but here on the iPhone, you have better control over it, obviously, because you have that larger display, and you can also install some third-party applications that you already have installed that are updated and have the Apple Watch component embedded within them that just need to be installed on the watch. So let's go ahead and tap on to that one password, and then we can toggle it on, and now it will install to the Apple Watch. And let's go ahead and press the digital crown and see if we can find it. It still says installing on the phone. Let's go ahead and see what happens. There we go. We had a little animation. It was just a circular motion there. And now we have the 1Password app. And one other thing before we conclude, because I'm not going to go over all of the settings inside the Apple Watch app on the iPhone, I just wanted to tap on the camera app here on the Apple Watch and see what happens. So now let's go ahead and bring that up, and it should open the camera app on the iPhone, and this should be used as a viewfinder. So now, As you can see, we have Apple Watch Inception there. So I hope you guys liked this video, just a quick unboxing and setup review of the Apple Watch. And if you guys did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below in the comment section containing your free apps fast referral code, which again can be found in the 4th tab down below at the bottom on freeappsfast.com to successfully enter to win a brand new Apple Watch. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter to ensure that you don't miss out when I post new videos. And until next time, this is ICU, signing out.